Have you ever thought to yourself, what are the best and worst worlds in The Sims 4? I certainly have some worst, looking at you, Bartu, and I certainly have some best, love you, Brindleton. And today we're going to be making a Sims 4 worlds tier list, ranking every single world up to The Sims 4 Werewolves Moonwood Mill. Okay, so here we are. We've got 5 sections. I'm moving, cool, does the job, useless, or delete it. Now, before I go an ounce further with adding any world, I have one thing to do. That might shock some that I put Bartu and delete. It won't shock others, and it'll probably be agreed by many, many, many others. I feel very strongly that I do not like Bartu. I don't own Bartu, never will own Bartu, never will play Bartu. I just don't like the whole idea of the pack and everything about it. And plus, I've heard negative stories about it's not great anyways. Anyways, back into the actual like tier maker for this. We're gonna go in just order as they pop up. So first and foremost is Brightchester from Discover University. Now, Brightchester is going to go in does the job. Brightchester does the job, quite honestly. It serves the purpose of a world, and that's it, really. If it had a gym and a coffee house somewhere kind of really, like, there's a pub in the world, but I don't really like the pub. It doesn't really kind of, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't serve the purpose like I think it should. Evergreen Harbor is also going to go on does the job. It does the job. The eco gameplay is kind of frustrating, and the aesthetic of port life, of living essentially by a shipping like yard and docks and stuff, and it being really grimy and you have to put in all the work to actually make it a little better. Yeah, it's not fun. I don't enjoy that. Next up, Mount Komorebi. I'm moving. I was a little like torn as to whether I'm moving or cool, but I think I'm moving probably just due to the fact that we don't have anything like a snow world other than Mount Komorebi already in the game. Mount Komorebi has so many different lots. It has so many amazing lots as well. It's got rentals. It's got places to eat. It's got a bathhouse. It's got all these different lots that I think just make it perfect. 10 foot on Bagley, the easiest I'm moving of my life. I absolutely love the cottage living pack. You'll know this if you follow me on Twitch or on socials. I absolutely love the cottage living expansion pack, and Henfoot on Bagley is probably my favorite world. Honestly, if I had to say I had a favorite world, Henfoot on Bagley is probably my favorite. Okay, next one, Granite Falls. I hate to be doing this to Granite Falls, but I'm chucking it on useless purely because it's a destination world. It only has a couple of lots. You can't even travel to it, I don't believe, unless you are renting a lot in Granite Falls, which is just really painful, and I don't know. I wanted to be able to access it beyond just traveling to it when I'm on a holiday or vacation. Next is Forgotten Hollow. Forgotten Hollow, okay. Does the job. That's kind of an easy one for me, does the job. I think Forgotten Hollow serves the Vampires pack pretty well, honestly. But other than that, I think it needed like a graveyard or a park and maybe another residential lot. I never by choice build or play in Forgotten Hollow. I only play in Forgotten Hollow when it comes up in challenges or anything like that, because there's not much in Forgotten Hollow and it doesn't have much flexibility. Keeping on the theme of destination worlds, Selva Dorada. Selva Dorada, it really pains me because Selva Dorada is a beautiful world. I'm going to be putting it on does the job. I considered putting it on useless because considering it's a destination world, but Selva Dorada, just on the sheer beauty and the detail alone, goes on does the job. Strangerville, okay. Strangerville, I'm going to throw on cool. Strangerville is a really, really cool world that I really, really like. I just wish there was a gym there because it makes sense considering it's a military town. It's got a bar and it's got all the library and stuff, but it doesn't have a gym. I wish it had a gym. That would have been really, really nice to see. And some maybe more inner city, like in downtown area lots would have been nice to have. Glimmerbrook from Realm of Magic is also going to go on to cool. I quite like Glimmerbrook. I think it doesn't have many lots, yes, but the detail and design is really nice. The whole, like, I'd kind of almost say like English suburb, like English magician aesthetic suburb is really nice. And then of course you've got all the like the magic realm and stuff down the corner of the map. I really think it's quite nice. Next one, Willow Creek. Oh boy. I think Willow Creek is probably an I'm moving purely because it's got everything. It's got everything you want. It is your quintessential base game world. If I had to like say something that it's a base game world, it does a really good job of being a base game world, and it's got some really nice lots on it. It's got a gym, it's got a nightclub, it's got a bar, it's got entertainment play. It's got all these amazing places to go to and things to do to give you a real good experience in the game. Let me know if you agree with my tier list so far, and at the end of the video, let me know if you've got a tier list as well that you made. Feel free to share it in the comment section as well and tell me what you put where and if you disagree or agree with where I've put things. Tartosa, I'm moving. Take my money. Please. Tartosa is a beautiful world. I was honestly shocked Tartosa was not a destination world with my wedding stories because it gives me destination world vibes. It's got this really beautiful scenery and really nice aesthetic, I guess, and this really nice Italian influence. But oh my God, it's gorgeous. And the fact that I can actually live there and build there and go to work and I can go to the bar and all these things. I love it so much. Tartosa, you are amazing. Moonwood Mill. Okay. I love the Werewolves pack so much. One of my favorite packs, easy, hands down. However, the world is going to go on cool. If you watch me on Twitch, you know that I've been saying how much I love the world, so this probably shocks you that it's not in I'm Moving. I would not live here. I would not live in Moonwood Mill. But my primary reason that it's not on I'm Moving is the lack of lots. There are 5 lots in Moonwood Mills. Now, the saving grace for Moonwood Mill as to why it's not on Does the Job is the sheer amount of gameplay and design in the world around. There is so much you can do just being on a house or on the bar or on the library around the entire map. From one corner of the map, you can get to the other corner of the map without having to go through a loading screen until you go onto a different lot. I really love Moonwood Mill. If it had had another lot or two, it would have been on I'm Moving, but I cannot in good faith put it there. Oasis Springs. Oh, this is actually a really, really tricky one. I think I'm going to put Oasis Springs. Oh, God, this is going to pain me. I'm going to put it on cool. Yep. Okay. I'm going to probably regret that, but I'm going to put it on cool. I really like Oasis Springs. I just don't like the desert vibe everywhere. There's like one random lot all the way up near the top that's empty that if you build on, it's got grass. I really like that part of the map, but the rest being like hardcore desert sand areas, yeah, nah, not for me. Newcrest. This is going to go on Does the Job. Now, I say this contrary to popular belief. I love Newcrest a lot. I really, really do. But it's entirely empty. So it does the job and it serves the purpose of being an empty world to do whatever the hell you want, but it's literally empty. It doesn't have any community lots or anything. You have to do all of the work, and if you're not interested in doing any of the work, yeah, kind of, not great. Magnolia Promenade. Oh, I have some strong feelings about that. Delete. I cannot stand Magnolia Promenade. The fact that we got Magnolia Promenade in an expansion pack, I think is utter bullshit. I say this purely because there's like 4 lots, 3 of which are already taken up as retail joints, and then 1 that they expect you to use as like a residential one. Most people probably use it as retail, but like realistically, Magnolia Promenade needs an overhaul and it needs it bad. I think they should have made a proper promenade, you know. Oh, shocking. I know, right? Make a promenade of businesses along the actual promenade and make a little residential area with 3 or 4 lots off to the side. That would have been how I would have done Magnolia Promenade. Windenburg, going on cool. I really like Windenburg. It's got a lot of lots. Actually, no, I'm going to put Windenburg on I'm Moving, actually. That's the first change I'm making. I'm putting Windenburg on I'm Moving. The more I think about it in my head, the more I'm like, it's got a ton of lots. And it's actually got a really nice aesthetic as well. And you've got like that little island section in the corner as well that like no other map has. I think Windenburg deserves to be on I'm Moving. San Myshuno. Ooh, okay. Ooh, this one is tricky because I have some feelings about it. I'm gonna say I'm Moving. My original thought was to put it on cool because of the eco gameplay that impacts it, because basically anytime you have eco gameplay on San Myshuno, it essentially makes it permanently industrial footprint. You can't get rid of it. It's really frustrating. Anytime I play with it, it's virtually impossible to play with eco gameplay on, which I just have to turn off straight away. Other than that though, the festivals, the apartments, the building items and things like that, and the way the debugs and stuff you get around the city, gorgeous. Brindleton Bay, I'm moving fast, so fast. I'd move so fast to Brindleton Bay. Brindleton Bay is like a beautiful suburban world, and I hope we get more suburban worlds in the future. Del Sol Valley, cool. I think Del Sol is cool. It does a good job, but it needed more lots. There's a common theme here, I think you're saying. It needed more lots. It needed like another 2 lots or something like that. Because you've got a gym, you've got a couple of houses, you've got the studio PvP, you've got the lounge place, you've also got the mansions in the hills. I would have loved to have seen another mansion lot and maybe another like standard like suburban lot as well, because I really do like that suburban area. Other than that, it's good, not the best though. And finally, Sulani from Island Living. This is a really tricky one because I'm actually really perplexed as to how to feel about this one, because Sulani is a beautiful, gorgeous world, but it was not what I wanted from an island pack. I wanted something like Isla Paradiso from Sims 3, not what we got in Sulani. I'm going with, I don't know what to do. Dun, 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 dun. In case you're wondering why I'm singing the Jeopardy music instead of playing it, I don't want to get banned off of YouTube. All right, I've decided I'm putting it on Does the Job. It does the job that it needs to do as an island world, but it needs a bit of improvement, I think. The beach, like the entire like remote desert aesthetic, I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy the remote desert aesthetic. I don't know about you, but I don't enjoy it. So there you have my Sims 4 Worlds tier list updated to Moonwood Mill in early July. It's July 5th when I'm recording this. Let me know if you agree with what I've put where. I can't believe I only put one on useless. I guess that's kind of just how much I dislike Granite Falls. But it doesn't shock me that Journey to Batsu and Magnolia Promenade are on Delete It. That doesn't shock me at all. I was very happy to put those there. Thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and let me know if you agree with my tier list in the comment section below. I'd love to have a little bit of a discussion as to what you think is the best and the worst worlds in the game. Where maybe you think the Sims 4 high school years might end up on this thing, because we don't have anything about the world currently at the moment. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing rest of your time zone, and until next time, bye-bye.